people at our 4th year convention. There was 33 of us, 33 diamonds, okay? And what I'm telling you guys is there's enough room in these tri-states, whatever these 3 states are, that you can have lots and lots of emeralds and sapphires and diamonds. You have none.
Yeah.
Lots of room to grow, and you can do it. You just have to believe. And we're going to talk about that in a few minutes. So what if there was no inventory required, virtually no risk involved, and you could actually keep your job while building your Plexus business? Would you be interested? Okay. Well, the only way you could be interested is if you got something to sell that people really need. And so I'd like to bring up my friend, Diamond Ambassador Sonya
I can listen to her all day. It's just like music to my ears. It's so fun to hear the beginning, you know, when it really started. I mean, she was one of the 30 people, really. Yes, let me just share with you, I did not lose 100 pounds on Plexus. My story is a little bit different than some, but when I started Plexus, Helen said to me, my best friend of 21 years, she said, I know we said we'd never do another network marketing. Some of you have done 1 or 2. Some of you, this is your first. Some of you have done 4 or 5 like me. Anybody? And, you know, I have been searching for, it was always that, the timing of, it wasn't the right product with the right company at the right time. When you get all 3 of those things together, that's when the perfect storm happens. And for me, I suffered with fibromyalgia for a couple years really bad, and then a few more years. But so I was really looking for something for my pain. I was looking for something for my cholesterol. It was always extremely high. Even when I would be at my healthiest, it's just hereditary. So, and I did struggle with 25 pounds up and down, up and down, up and down. And the older I got, you know, the more they stayed. You know, I'd lose, and then some would come back, and it's just harder to get it off, you know. So, any of you relate? You can look at a donut and gain 3 pounds, and you know, it took you a month to lose it. That was where I was at. So I thought, okay, here's what I said to her. All right, if it works for me, if it helps me sleep better, get off the sleeping pill I've been on for years, if it helps me, you know, with my weight, if it helps me with my pain and my cholesterol, I will tell everybody. I live in a town of 6,000 or 7,000 people. I know them all. I'll do it. But if it doesn't work, I'm not telling anybody I did anything. Nobody's even going to know. And she's like, okay, it's a deal. So we got started in September of 12, and the first week, not only did I lose a few pounds, I wouldn't have cared if I'd gained weight, but my pain was virtually gone week 1. The symptoms that I was experiencing, the inflammation in my body was virtually gone. I was sleeping better. I had energy. I didn't need a nap. I could get through the day at work. I didn't even want sweets. Really curbed my sweets. Didn't even want a Coke. How many of you in the room, did Plexus help to either lower your soda intake or get off of them completely? How many? Look around. Look around. I love to ask that question. Listen, if we can get off that much alone, we're going to add years to our life. I believe that. There's so much danger in the sugar we're getting in sodas and diet sodas. So I started just opening my mouth. And I started posting a little bit on Facebook about my results, telling people at church, people at work, to be like, what are you know, and it just spread. And so 10 weeks later, Sheila came to Tennessee for the first time. I'm like, Sheila, Helen and I think that if we could, like, see what you do, like, I mean, do you do, like, a meeting? How do you talk about this in front of the group? If we could see you do this, we think we could really make this work as a business. She's like, okay, I'm there. So Helen flew from Reno, you flew from Mississippi, they come to my small town, and me and Helen sit on the front row taking notes. This was our first meeting, was watching Sheila. And that was it. That was it. A week or so later, I gave my notice to my boss. Because let me tell you something, most people have hope for a better way. I was struggling paycheck to paycheck forever. Write a check on Friday hoping, you know, I could beat it to the bank. And so everyone has hope, but if you're like me, you have done other things, and you're like, you know what, why is this going to be different? But when you see that something can work, when diabetes is going to be the #1 killer in 2030, and what's the other issue in America? besides diabetes? Obesity. Hello? We got it. We are ahead of the game. We are forward thinking. You're in the right company with your best interest at heart. We don't just take any old thing that comes around. We really have your best interest at heart. I love this company. I will be with them forever. I am not going anywhere. Products definitely changed my life. When something changes you, and Angela and I were talking, I believe it was, when you go from being in so much pain where you can't get out of bed or no one can hug you because it hurts so bad, to pain-free, you're not selling. You are excited, you are sharing your passion, and people want to hear what you have to say. And that's what we offer. So the Slim, what I loved about the Slim was that it was so simple. I'm like, what makes this different than anything else? Well, it's natural ingredients, so it's plants, right? Green plants, sweetened with stevia, flavored with pomegranate and cherry. It's exactly what Sheila told us to say, and it's word for word. And I still say it today. It's real hard. Just copy people that it's worked for. Don't reinvent the wheel, you know? And that's one reason I make videos. I've learned from some things, so why go figure it out when I've already got the bloody knees? Just, copy. It helps keep the blood sugar and cholesterol and lipids at a healthy level. My cholesterol dropped 51 points the first month. The day I started my pink drink, it was so important to me that I knew what it would do for my cholesterol. I wanted to see that the day I started the drink, September 11th, 9/11/12, I went and had my blood drawn that morning. And a month later, on 10/10, my daughter's birthday, it went down 51 points. Huge. Lowest it's ever been. So I was sold on that part as well. It helps increase the willpower over food, burns fat, not muscle. We've got people that will say, I've only lost 4 pounds, but I'm down 2 pant sizes. I don't get it. Yeah, you need to get it, because it's burning the bad fat, not the good fat, and keeping your muscle. So don't worry about the weight. Hey, if you weigh 400 pounds and you were a size 8, would you be okay with that? So get over the scale. Don't scale away. Kick it away. It's about the inches, how you feel in your clothes, and how you feel, period. All right. I want to say next, but I'm used to going next. All right. I love that you pour it in a bottle of water, shake it up, drink it once a day. I meant to say that, the simplicity of the product. Tastes good. It just makes sense. You don't have to think about doing anything else. Yeah, shake it real hard. I'll do an instructional video on it, like Chris McCall did. And so it tastes good. And if people say to me, oh, I don't like the taste of it, you know what? Fine, move on. Excuse me, get out of my way. Because there are 10,000 other people who want to change their life. And when you have diabetics, and in my small town, I got to hear about all this because you know everyone. The worst diabetic in my county, her life has been dramatically changed. She's actually a type 1 diabetic, not even a type 2. So her A1C's just dropped dramatically. So she's a plexus growth for life. Can you imagine that? Been a diabetic since she was 8. So, all right. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Okay, there. I like how it shows me the next slide. This is probably what I'm so thankful they came out with this package last week. These are my 3 favorite products, and I can tell you that the first month I was on Slim, I thought I'm completely a new person. But when I added these 2 products, and I am embarrassed to tell you that until Sheila came 10 weeks after I joined, I didn't even know we had anything else. I did not know we had any other products except Slim and Accelerator. I didn't know. So when she explained these products, I'm looking at Helen going, I think I need those. And so I ordered them, and these products helped me to be able to, with my doctor's permission, get off all my medications. This really took care of a lot of my gut health issues. I had been on Nexium for, forever, 10 years. Just changed my life. So the Vital Cleanse is the oxygenation for your body. Anytime that you can keep your body oxygenated, where acid cannot form and bad things can't grow. Any of you have teenagers? You know, things grow under their bed. Well, that won't happen in your body as long as you keep it oxygenated. And doctors will tell you that. So it keeps away the acidic conditions that causes, pathogens to grow and cancer-causing things. Also, yes, it is a good cleanse. You won't need to run out to the bathroom right away when you take it, but it is a good, just one of those things, we're going to talk about it, we're all human, we all do this, we go to the bathroom. It will keep you regular, it did me. So, for the first time ever in my life, I cannot be without this. Second product that's my favorite is the ProBio 5. I take these three, I take the ProBio 5 at night on an empty stomach. It's the best probiotic out there. I would say this bar none. Any of you agree with this? It has an antifungal in it as well. 90% of the people in this room, well, you're ambassadors, but 90% of a room of people who are not on this, they have candida in their body. Candida is a yeast overgrowth. If you crave sugar, some of the symptoms, you crave sugar, you have memory fall, you're tired all the time, even after a nap, you have a lot of repetitive bladder and kidney infections, you have rashes that you can't get rid of. Those are just a few of the symptoms. Headaches of candida in your body. Google it, candida overgrowth. You'll be surprised and shocked at what it's linked to. But once you kill that in your body, you'll have less cravings. You'll get rid of all the things that are caused from candida. Amazing product. So I take these at night on an empty stomach. I take the Bio Cleanse and the Slim in the morning, along with a couple other of our products. All right. If you're the person who just needs that extra, I just need that extra shot of boost or accelerator, these are our stimulant products. Has caffeine. Boost is a mild thermogenic. You won't necessarily, everyone does not need these products, but you may be a person that says, I want to give it a try. You know, check with your doctor if, you have to check with stimulants, but they increase your energy and they help to fight your appetite. But everyone's different, so you always want to try those out. All right, last product I'm going to talk about is, sorry, what am I looking for? No? Oh, no. X Factor. X Factor. Last year at convention, not this year, but last year, when the head of the Aloe Vera Council stood up and talked for an hour about a vitamin, I thought, a vitamin? Oh, wow. Great, we got a vitamin. Let me tell you something. Honey, this ain't just any vitamin. I always took vitamins all my life just hoping, okay, I hope they're doing what they're supposed to do. But when I took this, I took it after lunch. I was up till like 1 o'clock in the morning. It gives me so much energy. So I take these now first thing in the morning. And it has the aloe in it. So it's like if you take a handful of vitamins with water, most of that is not absorbed into your body. You usually pass most of those out. If you take a handful of vitamins with aloe vera juice, pure high quality aloe vera juice, aloe knows where to deliver the vitamins in your body. It's like a postman delivers it. So they're very good vitamins. And they don't have that aftertaste. They're just simple to take. I love it. We also have the family chewables. So the kiddos, and these are so good. Don't get started on them because you'll want to eat like more than you're supposed to. They're so good. So be careful doing that. All right. So that's just a few of our products. We are not going to go over all of our products, but I'm going to tell you that our pain products are life-changing. They changed my mom's entire life. So they're amazing. And when we hear some testimonies, if you have a pain testimony, I'd like to have a couple of those come up. What we're going to do now, this is part where I can get tough. And I know everyone likes to share their whole story. Where you were born. We don't need all that. Here's what we need. My name is Susie. I've been on Plexus 6 months. This is what it's done for me. I was this, I was that. This is what it's done. So please, especially because of time, let's start with like 6 or 7 stories. If we have time, we'll do more, but we're going to 30-second stories. Wow, 30 seconds. Okay, you can't breathe. You got 30 seconds. Okay. All right. Huh? Go next. Okay. This is Sheila's PowerPoint. I've not seen it. Real people, real results. Okay. Carla is going to start. And if you want to I'd like to have a pain story, a diabetic story, any other kind of story, weight loss story, anything. But I definitely want to hear those too. Carla's going to start because I asked her to. She's going to do this. And she's going to share. She can share from right there. You can stand as long as you project. And, okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, fast as you go.
I have been on Plexus 3 months. I've lost 30